by Black Democratic Attorney General candidate Jay Jones after his controversial 2022 text messages recently resurfaced, showing him joking about hypothetical violence toward former House Speaker Todd Gilbert.
And he has apologized. I wish other people in public life would sincerely apologize for stuff. So no, I still am a supporter.
Kane says the remarks were out of character, while Jones has apologized. The last fugitive from a May jailbreak in New Orleans has been captured. Derek Groves, wanted for murder, was arrested in Atlanta after a police standoff. He was one of 10 black inmates who escaped through a hole in a jail wall. And former Black Georgia football star Herschel Walker has been named U.S. ambassador to the Bahamas. The Senate approved the move Tuesday. Walker, a 2022 GOP Senate nominee, previously co-chaired Trump's Council on Sports, Fitness, and Nutrition. Get BIN News now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
Watch us on Facebook Live. And hear us on WBOK1230.com. Here we go. The Reality Check on WBOK 1230 AM.
Whoa, now. What's happening, good people? How's everybody doing? How your mom and them doing? Interesting day there, the Wicker Man.
But you're not good with my idea that I just tossed to you?
Huh?
You're not good with the idea I just tossed to you?
No, bro, we can't do it now.
You're not good with it?
I done made too many arrangements to get over here. And then you know what? I started to call you earlier and say just that.
It would have been nice.
I know, because I got something to do this evening. And I promised her that I was going to do it. And I did it because she was here last Wednesday?
Yep.
With Suzette Chantrice. So, you know, her putting on the wrist. If you ain't had nothing to do, I tell you, go with me over there. You have such a good time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you have a good time.
What goes on over there like that?
They putting on the wrist. They do a little play and congratulate everybody. It's a fundraiser for concerned citizens for Better Algiers. You get a meet and greet, a whole bunch of folks. The who's who of the city comes. And the food. Did I say the food?
Oh, here we go.
Bruh. They lay it out. You got to go down. So it's in the auditorium of the Federal City.
Uh-huh.
So it's very nice. And if anybody ever like, they ain't know they had a auditorium over? Yeah, it's a nice auditorium. So it's in an auditorium over there. They got a DJ. They usually have a band. Clark Knighton and his band usually comes. They came last year. And man, when I tell you Clark Knighton laid it out, it was more so, and anybody that went last year, y'all can call in and say, he ain't telling no lie. It's the truth. Clark Knighton didn't bring a band. Clark Knighton brought an orchestra.
Oh, he did a Barry White move.
Bruh. He played the piano. All of them every last one of them had on black tie and tuxedos. He had the piano guys. He had the stand-up bass guy. He had the horn section. Man, they laid it out on the stage. Of course, I've been the host for, and I ain't bragging, but I told Chantrice, whenever you need me, you know you're going to get me. Because Chantrice like my sister. That's Miss Roberta's daughter.
Yeah.
So you know Miss Roberta like my mama. And I've known Roberta, Chantrice, Jamon. I even taught her daughter, Jaya, how to swim. When she would, because her and my baby are the same year. I mean, they the same age. I don't know what it is you get ready to say.
That was too easy. I'm gonna let that one go.
Yeah, good. Mm-hmm. But for years, I just fit in. They my family. They my family. And Chantrice is taking over as far as the executor for Concerned Citizens because that was Miss Roberta's puppy.
Yeah.
So Miss Roberta got up in age and she retired, and Chantrice took it over, and she's doing a good job, a very good job with doing stuff for people in Algiers, especially veterans, people with HIV. She's getting housing for folks, doing a lot of stuff as far as housing for veterans. They just built 2 new facilities, homes, which were actually is 4 because they're doubles, on Castle Calvo, brand new. They ain't even finished the construction yet, but they just about. And they're gonna put somebody in those homes on Castle Calvo on these. So she's doing a lot of work and making sure that they get it together and help folks out, meet them where they need to be met. And I just wanted to make sure that if you're in the West Bank area, even if you ain't, come on over because today they're gonna do an auction. They have some nice stuff, bro. Saints footballs.
I was gonna ask, what do they have like
jerseys, jewelry for the ladies or for the men, either or. I'm not even gonna be biased.
Right.
They do what you call that thing when you stand up on the stage and the camera goes around you. You know what I'm talking about?
Orbital kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what you're
They
talking
got those. I could go on and on just about the stuff and fun they have, but bruh,
about.
bruh, the food.
What did they have, sir?
Name something.
Something.
That's what they had. They had it.
So you name it, they had it.
Name it. Gumbo.
Barbecue ribs.
Had it.
Man, come on.
Had it.
Fat burgers.
Huh?
Fat burgers.
Fat burger? What's that?
You said name it.
What's a fat burger?
What's a fat burger?
Yeah.
Hold up. You lived in L.A., right?
I was there for about 6 months.
Fat Burger, the hamburger place.
Oh no, they ain't got that.
Oh,
no, I thought you meant they were really doing them there. No. Crab cakes.
Ooh, I like crab cakes.
The red beans and rice, if you wanted it. Macaroni and cheese. I don't even know what the menu is, but I can guarantee you that everything that I just named is gonna be there.
So did they have to roll you out of there?
Roll? Boy, I took a nap. I was fine.
You got the itis, bro?
I got the itis up in there. Yeah. All the who's who of the city's going to be there as far as the people concerned. I know that probably Oliver's going to be there.
Well, you know, mayoral candidates will be out.
They probably all will be there. I know the sheriff going to be there. She's going to be there. So it's gonna be a very nice event. I hope that everybody come, and then they're gonna cut me loose with a microphone.
Wrong.
I do it every year.
Wrong thing.
I do it every year. I'm the host every year.
I'm surprised she trusts you with that microphone.
That's my sister.
Because I regretted many a times giving you the microphone at Whispers.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You know, because we got the party started. Yes, we did. But no, we're gonna have a good time, and that's gonna be tonight. If you're getting off work, you're still looking for something to do, come on over. They got drinks. Got a cash bar, and to go along with your evening.
No Dr. Pepper.
Oh no! I'm drinking sweet tea or lemonade.
Okay.
Yeah. And if they do have a Dr. Pepper,
we already know what you're getting.
It might end up on the desk. Yes, it might. It just might. Then the other thing too that I usually do is, we usually do a program, and that program congratulates a lot of people in the community that do different things, especially those that do it with or for concerned citizens. And I wish, and I'm gonna ask Chantrice this. Because Chantrice gonna come back. She wanted to come back and co-host with me.
Bring her back.
I'm asking her to come back, and then what I'm going to do is see if she will do a tour. Because I really want everybody to see the facility. It is gorgeous and take up over half a block.
Wow, that's big.
Yeah, it's huge. They need to really see because they got living quarters, the kitchen area, the offices. Plus, they have another side where they're doing all where the folks that are new intakes, they have their own bed facilities over there until they get I guess more so those that need help or rehab or something of that sort. They stay there until they can get on their own. They rehab them and put them out there on their own for them to have their own facilities, have their own homes, the whole deal. And then they got another section where it is the learning section. They have a classroom building where you can go get all the education that you need. So
Sounds like we need more stuff like that in this city.
yeah, and it's in our community. It's a predominantly black community. So I like it. I told them, I was like, man, I'm gonna come over here and work.
Now we could use something like that in the East.
Huh?
We could use something like that in the East.
Well, with the organization being named Concerned Citizens for a Better Algiers,
Yeah.
I kind of did the same thing that you're thinking. I was like, we need to open this up and do it in, other parts of the city.
Yeah.
And the board, which is made up of several different people, I know most of them, said right now they want to concentrate on what they are, Algiers. Because Algiers don't have, if you think about all the parts of the city, including the East, name something Algiers has.
I mean, they're in the same boat as
In the same boat.
Same boat.
I mean, they just got that $4 million pool. George Carter brought home the money to do the pool. Now they announced today that they're getting ready to tear down those old apartments. Finally.
Yeah, I saw that they're finally going to tear down the terrace.
And the reason it was a holdup was because they found asbestos. So now they're saying that, they're going to tear them down. I guess they found the person that could do it without having to spread that dust around.
With them getting a $4 million pool, there's no excuse for our people to not learn how to swim. Because that is one thing that a lot of our people don't know how to do is swim.
Mm-hmm. How you live in an area that is surrounded by water
and can't swim,
and you can't swim. So
call him Bob, because you're gonna be bobbing up and down in the water.
Oh no, you're not even gonna be bobbing. You're gonna be called floaty.
How about Sanka?
I thought you were talking about the coffee, Sanka. Dun-dun-dun-dun. That was a good one, G. I just pat myself on the back.
Waka waka.
But getting back to what I was talking about, though, that I hope that today everybody that's under the sound of my voice will come out and have some fun with us. Let's just go kick it. This is their fundraiser. You hear me talking about what they do, and listen, I'm not trying to be funny, but the majority of the folks that I know that their program supports are veterans, those men and women that don't have, that need to get back on their feet. That's number one. And then number two, the other one is HIV. Those that have HIV that are looking for a better life, and they need help. So hopefully you will understand and see what we're doing, see what this is about. Because I know that you'll be like, I'm coming next year if you come. Because first year I was asked to host, I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. Because it was Chantrice and Miss Roberta. After that day was over with, I was like, man, I'll be back next year. Because it's just a lot of fun. And the stuff that you'll learn, when you learn what they're doing and what they're going through, you'll be one of the first ones to say, "Ooh, we got to be up in there." So, I'm hoping that all of you will come this evening to Federal City on the West Bank. It's the Federal City Auditorium, and come on out and let's have some fun. And it's for a good cause. All right. I talked about that for 13 minutes, didn't I? That's all right. All right, the other part of this day that we got to talk about, some of the stuff that's happening in the news. I was glad to see. I don't know if you all noticed this. I'm trying not to say it at all. But some of my folks might be right in what they say. It seems like when we talk about something, it seems to become big news. Didn't you say that? I think you did say that.
Who, me?
Sometimes when we talk about stuff,
It happens.
It ends up being big. Yesterday, after we got out the air, you saw we I don't know if you saw. We went out yesterday with the sheriff's office with the deputies from executive protection. I came back over here. I think you were gone. You probably gone. Y'all leave at 7, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. My car was still out there.
Yeah, the truck was still there.
Yeah. So I got in my car, and as I'm going home, my phone had died because I forgot to put it on charge. So my phone had died, and I put it on charge, and I'm on my way back home, and it was charging in the car. And as it's charging up, it kicks on, and you can hear all the text messages. Blinking, 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 blinking. I'm like, good Lord. I was wondering what was going on.
Somebody need to talk to you, bro.
It was folks telling me that you should see and hear all the chatter that was going on about Kyron Lacey yesterday. And so I started looking at some of the stories online, and yeah, they're starting to tell the real part of the story, and that is that what they saw and what they reported was not the complete truth. And then the other part of it was a lot of folks talking about the green Charger was not involved in that accident.
Yes.
I was sitting there saying to myself, I was like, did we just discover that ourselves, or did somebody else discover that? I know the attorney's the one that told everybody, but nobody else had heard that. And then last night at 10 o'clock, I don't know if you turned on the news it made the news.
Yeah. Actually, it's been on the news since Monday.
It has been on the news.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I watched the news. I didn't see it.
Yeah, it's been on the news since Monday.
But it was on there in full detail yesterday.
But not to get off of the topic, but can you see the comments on Facebook?
I'm not there yet. What happened?
Because I see nothing.
Nothing?
See, we're live.
You see nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing. Let's see. Does that mean that we have no people on Facebook?
Oh, we got 24. But I just can't see any comments. So somebody might be talking about me, and I have no idea.
They could be calling you names.
Brandon Sterling, don't you do a thing.
That would be the one. Nope, there are no comments.
You don't see any either?
None.
It's got to be Facebook then. I even restarted it. Nothing.
There are no. You want us to restart it? Go ahead and restart it now. If you're going to do it.
People on Facebook, we're going to restart the live.
Yeah, because something's wrong. So my patience